When I think about winter art and sculpture specifically, I think about Andy Goldsworthy. We see him working with snow as an art material, packing it into forms that are sculptural, forming arches that when the temperature rises, they will just disappear and become a pile of rocks one more time.
The formation of annual rings in a tree is very much a reflection of the seasons. Trees grow fast in the spring, and they put on these big cells, and you can see it in the ring. That's why if you look at the rings, the early part of the ring, it's a lighter color, and then at the very end, there'll be a clean line, terminal parenchyma, that separates the previous year from the following year's growth.
Our weather comes from mixing two different air masses. Cold air will sink down from the northern part of North America, and it will mix with a warmer, moister air coming up from the Gulf of Mexico.
During the winter months, a cow actually needs more feed because she needs more energy to produce the same amount of milk that she would in a warmer season.
Behind me is what's called a biotower. This tower is filled with microorganisms. They're not too keen on colder temperatures. Their activity slows down, which means their ability to treat the wastewater slows down. When we design these facilities, we need to take that into account to try to decrease that impact of the cold temperatures on them.
Our wrestling team went to a school in Iowa, and I can't remember if it was, it might have been Cornell, and the bus driver took a wrong turn and somehow ended up in a cornfield. So our wrestling team spent the night on the bus. They slept on the bus that night in a cornfield till they could get rescued.
Walking through the quad one day, and they were just a couple of dudes out there. Didn't know these guys. I still don't know these guys, but they were making a snowman. And so I kind of hopped off the path, and we rolled a couple of large snowballs together and stacked him, and we named him Pete because Pioneer Pete.
In Vivaldi's Four Seasons, his fourth movement is called Winter. The strings have this staccato, detached quality about them, which depicts the snow coming down and the fragileness, I think, of winter, the cold. There are rapid violin movements that depicts that shivering coldness. That's what when I'm listening to it, that's what I feel.
Shakespeare likes to use a lot of winter imagery in both his plays and his poems. It's used to denote something negative or something sad or something tragic. But one of the great things about Shakespeare's winter imagery is that he often juxtaposes that with images of spring.
From the University of Wisconsin-Platteville family to your family, happy holidays. May you and yours enjoy a healthy and prosperous new year. And remember, every day, even a snowy day, is a great day to be a pioneer.